Here at the governance center about to sign for the Super Bowl tickets. It's very difficult because we have like 20 kids with us.
We can't go.
There's one right there. Where's the camera? One right there. The troublemaker. It's difficult. We'll get back to you. Food at In-N-Out. We gotta document everything.
I'm gonna go see Larry Fitzgerald.
Hopefully we'll see him. Hopefully we see Terrell Suggs. Sizzle. Woo! Ravens. I got my Ravens shirt on. Jessie has her... What shirt you have on? Boo. Just kidding.
Cardinal shirt.
Lucas has a Cardinal shirt under there. He's asleep. We're just trying to show your shirt.
Well,
Emily has a Cardinal shirt on.
Look.
What?
No, I said look at
In-N-Out. In-N-Out. We're driving into downtown Phoenix right now. Just tore up some In-N-Out. Woo! It was a bomb diggity on Jess. She's enjoying it. Lucas is still asleep. Who are they? Who? Those flags. I don't know. They were blue. We were just talking about the freaking roof.
Parking you what?
West Lincoln Street. That they need to clean it because it's so dirty and ugly. Look, it totally is. I need a burp. Oh, there's parking event. Woo! Almost here, Jessie. Jessie.
For Central?
I love that thing. I always want to take pictures of that, and then I just never do. I'm so happy that we went to the NFL Experience and Super Bowl Central. It was so fun. We took Lucas and Jessie, not Casey, because I can't even imagine what it would have been with her. It was enough for those two. We got there pretty early, I think a little bit after I had started, so there weren't too many people there. But by the time we left in the evening, it was insane. There were so many people. So glad that we went early. That was the ticket room when you got your tickets. And then us walking through it. That building is so big. It's really big. I love all the billboards. It was so cool. As you can see, like I said, there weren't too many people. It was bearable. The first exhibit that we saw was the NFL rings right there. The line was insane, but we stuck through it even though Jessie was complaining the whole time. I only took pictures of my teams to keep the line moving because they asked us to do that. But you cannot imagine how beautiful those rings are. Some of them are so huge and crazy. It's just like blinding how beautiful they are. I thought that was so funny. These things right here, you could like step up and get in there and take a picture. I kind of regret not doing it. The Vince Lombardi trophy. This is as close as we got because the line was probably like 2-hour wait. It was crazy. So big. This was the locker room exhibit. Lucas with his Manning. And Jessie was wearing her Fitzgerald. She really thought we were going to meet him. And I felt bad that we didn't see anybody. We're set. Luck. Johnny Unitas. This was the Hall of Fame exhibit. And I really liked this. This was so cool. Me and Lucas were having a blast just talking. That jersey, I almost teared up standing in front of it. I own that jersey and I haven't worn it since he left. And it just cheers me up every time I see it because I miss him so much. I only really took pictures of my team's stuff. The Colts and Ravens. I can't believe that Marvin Harris didn't get into the Hall of Fame this year. He was a finalist for it. Him and Tony Dungy are the Colts coach. And it sucks that they didn't make it. Kurt Warner. Lucas wants to take his hands in Kurt Warner. Jessie did Warren Sapp. I don't know why, but she did. And I don't know if you heard about him, but that's kind of funny. Lucas. Jessie looks so funny in that. Like, her tiny head. Doesn't it look hilarious? Emily. She got it in. I wonder if that we're going to be on that show because we were standing there for a while. As when we left. And we went to Super Bowl Central, which is a couple blocks away. There were so many people. Doesn't it look like kind of like Times Square? Like, not exactly, but it was insane with people. And all the billboards, and there was music. It was just like, it didn't even feel like we were in downtown Phoenix. It actually felt like we were in Seattle for a while because there were just so many Seahawk fans. And it was raining. It was funny. I thought this wall was going to be bigger. I don't know why it looked bigger in all the other stuff, the pictures and everything, but it wasn't as big. It was a really good day. I had so much fun and I hope the kids remember that day for a long time. We're leaving. Look at the fog. You can't see the mountains. Emily's late again. Of course. This is scary. Oh, it's not focusing. We didn't hold our breath, but we're going to heaven. Look at that light. We're going to heaven. There's a limo in front of us, and I wonder who it is. What if it's Beyonce? What if it's Katie?
Roll down the window.
Ah, whoever's in there. Do you have any gray poupon? Traffic is getting kind of heavy.
Wait. The guy who's looking at us.
Oh. I hope we got it. We're here. Traffic. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Just kidding. Oh my god. So update, we're here. I'm watching those little people. But there was a mix-up, miscommunication with the tickets. We had to come meet the people at Taco Bell, which is over there, so we have to turn around. It's crazy. So we just picked up our tickets from the lady. What are you doing? Gotta put some cool jams on. Oh, perfect.
We're living in a gangster paradise. Alright, let's go.
I popped those bitches out.
23, never would have ever seen 24. Read it, bitches.
Yeah.
Super Bowl. What's up? Just kidding. I don't know what we are. Woo! Okay. Now we gotta go.
After we got our tickets, we went straight back there, and the traffic was insane. It took us an hour to get there. It was crazy. And I totally called the exact time how long it would take us to get there. We went straight to the stadium. We walked through, saw everything that was going on. Then we went down and found our seats and headed down to the field to watch them practice and see if we could spot any celebrities, which we really didn't. Kind of. I saw this bald head right here across the field, and I was like, I screamed. I was like, Tony Dungy! I was so excited. And then across the stadium in the suites, there was Chris Collinsworth, and I was like, oh my god, there's Chris Collinsworth. It was so awesome. Me and my sister, oh my god, I thank her so much for taking me. This was so fun. Once in a lifetime experience. We got to watch the teams practice. I only took pictures of the Seahawks because, well, I don't like the Patriots, not one bit. It sucked because we were on, well, it didn't suck, but we were on the Patriots side of the stadium. I wish we had been on the Seahawks side, but they lost, so it doesn't really matter now. A bunch of sexy men stretching. Who wouldn't like to watch that? There was a band that came out. You couldn't really hear them, but they did a couple songs, and it was pretty cool. It was cool to see them. Like I said, you couldn't hear them. And then it was time for the game.
2, 1. You are now let's get up and make some noise, Arizona.
I was so excited for halftime, seeing the lights and the fireworks. Like, ask Emily, I was going crazy. I kept talking about the fireworks. You cannot imagine how, like, the TV doesn't do it justice. The lights are so insanely beautiful. Oh my god, they were so beautiful.
we're sitting here in the car in the parking lot because the traffic is crazy.
Those 2 cars right there have been there for the past like 30 minutes. Or however long we've been sitting in the car. That white car and that black SUV.
I'm so mad.
They have
I
not
can't
moved.
even comprehend how mad I am right now. I hate the Patriots so much. And I don't care how great Tom Brady is, I effing hate him. And they were so close, the Seahawks. And I think it was because of me, because I jinxed them, because I took out my camera to record them getting the touchdown. And they got intercepted instead. And that's how they lost the game, because of me. Because I jinxed them. I'm a crazy enough football fan, and I'm a crazy enough superstitious football fan to actually believe stuff like that and think that. And I truly think I did jinx them. And I'm so mad. And it was crappy sitting there because Emily wanted to watch them get the trophy. And I was just sitting there and I wanted to kill someone. And then we were walking out and we were by McFadden's, and they were all, of course, Irish, Boston. They were all there. And then we were walking and we saw this poor Seahawks lady. She was all crying on her husband's shoulder, and I was like, I went up to her and I was like, they should have won. They should have won.
She
sorry.
threw up.
Oh, she threw up?
Yes.
Ew. I thought she was crying.
You probably stepped on it.
Ew.
There's like chunks on the ground.
Ew. Well, you can't smell it on my shoes, so I didn't. But ew, I thought she was crying.
No, she threw up.
Oh, well, I was saying they should have won. They should have won. That guy was like, thank you. I know. Ew. I thought she was crying because she was sick.
No, I noticed it. That's the first thing I noticed. I was like, throw up, and I'm like, ew, who the heck did that? And I saw her sitting there like she was totally sick.
I thought she was crying. Well, whatever, I consoled her because I felt bad. I think we're gonna try to go to the casino and meet with my friend Kara. And she's pregnant, so she can't drink. So we're gonna get drunk or something because it's Emily's birthday, and I had like totally forgot that it was her birthday. And she was like, "Oh, it's my birthday," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot it's your birthday." How old are you, Emma?
21.
21. She's 21, so she's legal to drink now, so we can go drink. The casino. So yeah, it's shitty. I'm mad, and I said I'm probably gonna be mad for like 5 years, so I'll probably be mad for more than that because, and I had predicted, I didn't want to believe that the Patriots were gonna win, but I had a feeling that they were gonna win, but I didn't want them to win, but I kind of thought they were gonna win, and I was like, how crappy is, because okay, my most hated teams are the Steelers, number 1, and the Patriots because of our history with the Colts. And like, to come to the Super Bowl and have your nemesis team win, I'm so mad. Okay, bye.